Hello everyone and welcome back to Farming Simulator 22. We're back here on No Man's Land with Grober Games. So it's about 9:30 right now, and the reason we're getting such a late start this morning is because Mother Nature decided to bless us with a little bit early snow this morning, if you've seen the thumbnail. So I was trying to decide whether or not if I wanted to wait until next month to start hitting everything up, or if I wanted to just start a little bit later in this month, because we got quite a bit of stuff going on that we need to get done this month yet. We got manure to haul yet. We got slurry to haul over the winter months. And we're gonna upgrade the Kubota with some guided steering this month, so that way when we roll around into next month, we're good to go for that, because that's gonna be our new planning tractor. And the reason we're putting guidance GPS steering in that tractor first is so that later on we'll put the next month we'll put GPS on that 7520 as well, so that way we got both the planning tractor and the side dressing tractor with guided steering, so we can stay on the same track and we can get our nitrogen applied at a good enough rate when we were side dressing the corn this year. But I decided that even though the planks weren't the greatest pricing, I wanted to get some sold, so that way we can at least get the guidance steering set up in the Kubota. So that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna pull that into the Quonset quick here and get that set up with guided steering. We're gonna get this pulled up as well. There we go. So it looks like we got enough slurry there for actually a full tanker almost. We got about 2 fields that we can go to it with, and we got to get I think we got to get some ground worked up, because I think that ground over there was plowed. Yeah, that ground over there was plowed last season. So we got to get over there and get that worked up so we can go in there and drill in our oats. Like I said, we're gonna stick with one field of oats this year. I think that should be more than enough. I don't know why I was starting to head that way. Let's actually, while we're over here next to the barrel, let's get this topped off as well, because it'll probably be a while before we top it off again. So we're probably gonna start getting the manure. We're gonna get the manure spreader hooked on here after we get the GPS installed, and we're gonna get all the solid manure hauled today as well. Why? I've never seen that before. Detecting the lime bags as that is kind of interesting. Okay, there it is. Let's customize that. So let's get, and it bugs me because I don't want license plates, and I keep turning them off here and keeps wanting to put them back on. So we're gonna get the GPS installed on this tractor today, so that way when next month rolls around, we'll be ready to go with this tractor. And this is gonna be our main planning tractor for now on, since we got rid of that case. I think hopefully this should have no issue at all handling that 12-row cyclone planter, but we will soon find out. I mean, we already got about 30 more horsepower than normal, and just the fact that we got front wheel assist should be able to handle that planter. I never quite understood why that 86 struggled like it did. But we're gonna hold this over here, and we're gonna finish hauling all our solid manure on the one field. And then I think whatever we have left, I think we'll haul over to our last cornfield, and we'll actually have a pretty good coverage for manure this year for all our cornfields, which will be nice. Turn that off here. Yeah, that'll take a little bit for it to finish dumping. So while that's dumping, we'll hop into the 9195. We'll get that pulled out of the shed. We're ready to go there as well. And we might, while this is filling up, we're probably gonna shut this off as well, and we're gonna get the 4020 unhooked from the TMR wagon, and we're gonna get that hooked up to the drill, so that way we're ready to go, get that filled up, so that way when we're ready to start drilling oats, we can hit everything hard and get a lot done. Because another goal I would like to get done this month is I would like to get all our cultivating done, so that way we're ready to go this coming month as well. So we got quite a bit going on. I think we're going to end up slapping the duals onto the Kubota as well, so that way we can put it on the 20-foot cultivator and can start cultivating while we're still hauling manure with the 9195. But that's what we got planned for this month. The furniture and sawmill are doing very well now. We got some excellent people working over there. I think we got a couple of pallets of furniture already thrown together. It's just that there's not a very high demand for it right now, so we're gonna wait a little bit till we start selling some of that. But we got about 2 pallets worth, I think. We'll probably get a third one by the time the day is over today. But otherwise, I think we're about ready to jump into the time lapse here. It's kind of becoming a push come to shove type situation, just because I already feel like we're a little bit behind when in reality we're not. We just got kind of caught off guard with that last minute winter snow before we could get this month started. But we'll jump into the time lapse here, and we'll see you guys in a bit.
Dressed to the nines when I sell my blues. night, flickering lights, loud crowds on the street as I walk by. There's a fight, sirens drive by, someone singing about the heartaches of her life. Outside a bar, a woman is waiting for a man to end his shift and take her home. I see a star slowly fading by a table where he's drinking all alone. I cross the river, the sound is changing. Across the river, I can hear a different song. Slow rains falling as I'm walking home. Morning light, still kind of quiet. This part of town is slowly waking up. I walked for miles, I'm tired. There's a line outside the corner coffee shop. I crossed the river, the sound is changing. Across the river, I can hear a different song. Rain's falling as I'm walking home.
The city life and the crazy nights. Figure I should probably give it a try. Maybe check it out, see what it's all about. But the traffic was fast and the money was slow. The people I met you never get to know. I kinda miss this place I used to live back home. Cause up here it's breakneck, paycheck, rat races, what's next? I'm tired of feeling like a small fish in a big pond. I think I'll go back where I came from, where everybody knows my name. My friends are still the same. I guess the slow life hit me just right, like a bonfire on a cold night. Hell, and you can keep your 9 to 5, happy with the simple life. Yeah, I ain't here to try to change your mind, trying to save your time. In case you're thinking about breaking out the bucket list, girl, you can skip this funny business. Cause up there it's complicated and overrated. Down here everything is understated. That's alright by me. I got everything that I need, but there is breakneck, paycheck, rat race. What's next? I'm tired of feeling like a small fish in a big pond. I think I'll go back where I came from, where everybody knows my name. All my friends are still the same. I guess the slow life hit me just right, like a bonfire on a cool night. Yeah, you can keep your 9 to 5, cause I'm happy with the simple life. Tired of feeling like a small fish in a big pond. I think I'll go back where I came from, where everybody knew my name, and all my friends are still the same. I guess the slow life hit me just right, like a bonfire on a cold night. Hell, you can keep your 9 to 5, cause I'm happy with the simple life. Oh Lord, you can keep your 9 to 5.
If you believe in love, how will I feel it? If you believe in me, how will you let me in? If you are ready, how do I reach you? I'm thinking about us, you're thinking about it too. Higher and higher, I'm gonna raise the flag. Fire oh fire, send out a flare to find. Give me a reason, I'm gonna send a sign, calling you over, calling you to my life. We're off and away, we're around the world together. So off and away, come again, it's now or never. We're going away, you never know what we will find behind the line. Find behind the line. If you believe in love, give me a feeling. If you believe in me, hold me and let me in. If you are ready, I'm gonna reach you. I got a feeling you're gonna reach me too. Running away.
All right, everyone, we're getting to the point where we're wrapping this episode up. I think I was a little over paranoid for how much stuff we needed to do, because we actually got quite a bit done today. A lot more than I was expecting, to be honest with you. I just wanted to finish up cultivating the outside passes here, so that way when we hire the helper, we shouldn't have any issues. But we don't have a whole lot of beans this year, I'm realizing. We got 2 massive bean fields, and we got quite a bit of corn this year, so it's going to be an interesting harvest when it comes around, especially since corn always seems to take us quite a while to get that knocked out. But I'm glad we had enough fertilizer to get all the oats in, because that was my biggest concern, to be honest with you, is that we were going to run out of dry fertilizer before we got done sowing oats here. But you know what? It's all working out pretty well for us right now. I think next month we'll be hitting corn pretty hard, but the helper will be able to handle doing the Oh, the two bean fields over here, and that'll be a good job done when that helper gets it done. But we're gonna have a lot of corn here. I'm trying to think. I think we're gonna try a little experiment with the cyclone planter. So I actually updated that quite a few episodes ago. So I'm hoping that with the update I did to it, that we won't need to have that starter tank on there. So I'm gonna end up emptying that out and pulling it off, and seeing where that gets us. I think we'll just park this here for now. Kind of getting the yard all full of equipment. It is that time of year again, though. But let's jog over here quick. We're gonna jump in the Kubota. And the one thing I noticed is that the Kubota actually struggled quite a bit pulling that cultivator as well, which actually kind of shocked me. Apparently the White's the only main tractor on the farm that can handle any task we throw at it. But I think we're gonna try pulling off this liquid fertilizer tank. I think for the most part we'll be actually doing a lot of the corn planting ourselves this year. I think we're just gonna leave the duals on for now. I'm a little paranoid now after the Kubota struggling with the cultivator here, that I don't want to take that chance. So I think we'll just leave the duals on and we'll see how she handles it. I'll be actually kind of disappointed if she can't handle it quite a bit better, because just the fact that we got front wheel assist and 30 extra horsepower. Oh geez. Just the way the planter kind of hooks up. It's kind of sitting, almost looks like it's about to drag its bottom on the ground there, but I haven't really found a... Let's just do that. Oh, it does look kind of normal for that though, so it's not really out of place. So let's get that hooked back up. But like I said, this is where we'll be wrapping up this month's episode. Next month we're gonna have a lot of corn planting to do, and I think next month as well. I'm almost curious, with it being April, if our grass field over here is going to be ready to be starting to mow it as well, which I just realized we've always done the mowing ourselves. So if I wanted to try and hire a helper to do it, are they going to be able to handle it or not if I decide to go that route? We also never cleaned up this spine from last year. So, but if worst comes to worst, we'll have the helper finish cultivating, and then we'll head out there right away. At least get it cut is the main part, so that way we can get the stuff regrowing again. But the first cutting, we are definitely going to be doing silage, just to get some silage for the beef cattle up there and the BGA, so we could keep providing power to our farm. But we'll wrap it up here today. If you guys enjoyed today's episode, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps out the channel. If you're enjoying the content, please subscribe so you can stay up to date to the latest series. Above all else, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of the day. And most of all, thanks for watching.